Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to another exciting episode of Saga Survival, brought to you by Play to Win. And today's episode, we're actually going to be talking about Pyromancer Rings and dungeons, and why I've been doing so many of them. So far, I've been doing several different dungeons. Think I'm a pretty good distance away. Yeah, I'm about 9 hours away from home. If you watch a few of my other videos, you notice I've been running really far away from home. Why I've been doing this? Maybe it's a challenge. Maybe I'm testing to see if loot gets better the further you travel away from home. I don't know if it's necessarily true, but I have been getting some nice stuff. Maybe it's RNG, maybe it's distance. I couldn't honestly tell you. But we're going to go ahead and get jumped right into the level. Today we're actually going to be focusing on Pyromancer Rings and the catacombs and some of the awesome loot that you can get, and of course minimalizing how much damage you're taking as well as how much resources you're wasting. So we're going to go ahead and scoot on by these guys. We don't need to really kill them. We're going straight for the loot. Awesome. Getting started. Now, you're only actually going to be focusing on 3 chests inside this. Well, I'll say 4 chests, maybe a barrel and a cooking pot. But we'll get more to do that. We're only going to we're not going to be killing any bone breakers. We're going to want to avoid killing bone breakers. I am using a 1-star Pyromancer ring. You can use a 0-star. It is possible to do the same run, but I like 2-shotting these zombies. And of course, only taking 1 hit. I have already, well, that one I already messed up. I have already picked up several bits of loot, and this is the only loot I'm picking up. I have a tendency to leave a lot of stuff behind. I am checking the Undead for keys. I need a new small bag for the bag that I lost. I don't recommend death to anybody. If I do this right, I can get a sneak shot on him. I think it just needs to be like right here. Yes. Nope. Didn't work. Oh well. Cookie pot. Good thing about catacombs, you really don't need to bring any resources with you, such as Mara potions or food. You will get plenty of bandages, healing, liquids inside this cooking pot and this barrel specifically. So you can always restock. I'm going straight for the chest. The first chest is going to be located over here. Very easy to get. You don't have to kill the bone breaker. Despite what everybody thinks, you don't have to kill him. If that zombie is facing towards this wall, you can sneak past him. If not, the bone breaker can become kind of a pain to deal with. Can be, but not as hard as it sounds. Bone breaker, you over here. So I highly doubt I'm going to unlock that chest. That he's out of our way. His loot is ours. Oh, and also I want to go ahead and say, give a shout out to a buddy of mine, Erie. Thank you so much. Because of Erie, I actually was able to get, she got me premium. Thank you, Erie. That was very nice of you. That is why I have this awesome energy and XP bonus. Don't be afraid to support the developers, guys. This is not a pay-to-win game. But supporting is nice. Now, I did pick up an extra ring. You will pick those up in the dungeon. You will also pick up the materials you need to make more rings along the way. You would think the developers did this on purpose. You can craft rings and find rings. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Haha, you missed. You had your chance too. You follow me. Over here. Which way did he go, George? Now that he's out of our way, his loot is ours. Now, if you notice, I've killed 3 spiders, approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 undead. And lucky for us, Pyromancer rings are actually really easy to craft. They have high durability. They have very fast attack speed. They are pretty powerful. So the balance inside the dungeons, you can actually, by picking up the multiple materials along the way, you can continuously do dungeons over and over and over again. That's actually what I've been doing. No, I can't take home all the cloth and I can't take home all the potions, but I can at least pick up all the herbs and all the iron and steel or iron plates. Hey, actually, I actually have picked up some steel in here. I was quite surprised it had steel. All right, one last chest to get. Look at this. 5 minutes in, we've already picked up the chest. Actually, I have been known to this. You can actually ditch the level at this point. You can literally ditch the level and just make off the loot right here, and you will have wasted probably the minimal amount of jewelry. Though, let me know when you're back. After my video. As TV makes a cameo. You're in my way. Shame on you. Who let you in the hallway? See, bone breakers are actually relatively easy to control. Since you can pick up an infinite amount of resources for healing and whatnot inside this dungeon, you can take a hit or two from a bone breaker and not die. Oh, I drew the attention of another guy. That sucked. At least give me a key. Make this worth my while, guys. Pfft. Fine, I'll heal. Well, we can go ahead and draw out the walkers so we don't have to deal with the undead. The good thing about the Pyromancer Ring and the Walker is the Pyromancer Ring has just enough range that it can definitely hit him with a sneak shot, but that little window that you have for getting this is very small, so you do have to sneak up on him relatively slowly. And if you don't, man, you're better than I am. Oh, see, that wasn't. I just got a little too close. Walkers also do drop keys. Just not today. I do prefer to get sneak shots in. You don't have to run as much as I do from these undead, but if I get a secondary shot, I can sneak. Sneak shots do not miss, and so you don't have to take a second hit. Or it also minimizes how much durability you're using on your rings as well. Though, to be honest, you do replenish them rather quickly, so you don't really have to worry too much. See, like right there, you don't have to worry too much about replenishing anything. The dungeons will drop the materials to make more. And obviously they'll drop more rings as well. I don't even need to check those. I think that, no, I think there's one more walker. Ta-da. You know what? I don't care. Just die. No. 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 See, that takes so much more damage. Look how much durability you can spend on a ring doing that. It's just easier to get the criticals. Huh. Clay or iron? What do you think? This I will check. I don't know about the rest of you, but I can definitely use the clay bricks. Thank you. Ask and you shall receive. Well, I'm pretty sure that's everything. Let's go ahead and move those bone breakers. You! Follow me. Which way did it go, George? Uno más. Well, I can't go too fast. Ta-da! Final chest. We're not even going to go for that last chest. It's way too much effort for an extra trunk. So upon completion of this chest, we will have completed our run. And this is typical. You'll get some iron plates in here. I have found some elm in here as well. Definitely use those. And of course, these will probably just be experience. Yep, lots of experience. And they are worth it for the experience. So that is how I've been doing my dungeon runs. At this point, I would go ahead and exit the level by closing the application. Kicks me out of the level and onto the map again. In fact, I'll go ahead and just do that right now. And we're back. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my inventory. And this is pretty much all I carry around. I do carry around some food. I'm carrying these because I want to take them home. I'm going to need them for crafting later. Potions tomorrow. I'm also going to need for crafting later. And everything else that I need for crafting. These are my collected loots. Good thing I do have a horse. He can actually hold on to some extra items. I've already collected a bunch of herbs and a bunch of iron. Yes, the dungeons do drop lots of iron, as you can see here. They are capable of dropping iron plates. They do drop copper. Of course, all these items which are required to make the 1-star Pyromancer ring. They do drop elm. In fact, I've been getting some decent elm from there. Artifacts, I'm going to need those later for making more nature cores. Of course, barrels. Everybody needs barrels. Steel does surprisingly drop from there. Oak planks, clay bricks, all the good stuff. Dungeons are awesome. And the fact that you can replenish your weapons relatively easily along the way is just even better. So what I'll probably be doing is just going ahead and moving on to my next dungeon. It's probably going to be right over here. Yes, it's really far along way. I'm probably going to have to watch a couple videos. Yay, advertisements. They make you run faster. Liquid. Awesome. See, I'm already well on my way to my next dungeon. I can go ahead and jump right into this dungeon, continue doing my runs along the way, keep moving further away from my house, and hoping that maybe, just maybe, I might be right, that loot does happen to get better as you move further away from home. This is inconclusive. It is only a theory. It is not necessarily true, but I want it to be true. Maybe it should be true. If it's not true, they should make it true. It would make it more challenging. The one thing I don't recommend is dying, because running back here would suck. Other than that, thanks again for watching. Hope this has been entertaining, hopefully also informative, and you guys have yourselves a great day.